Okay, we are here with our next challenge. We are on the drag strip. Again, we're not doing this by time, but we're going to be doing this by speed. It's going to be whatever the highest speed is when we hit the wall, and then we're going to be looking at crash damage to see which one is actually the safest. So this is a 2-in-1 challenge. We're going to be doing 1 for speed, 1 point for speed, and then 1 point for how much damage there is. So, here we are, and we're just going to floor it and see what happens, my friends. All the vehicles are going to be automatic mode, and we're just going to go straight into this wall. Look at the speed here. We got 90k, 100k, 110. I see 123 kilometers an hour. That is pretty good. So, for smashing, we basically demolished the whole engine bay, lost a drive shaft. The whole front end's damaged. The back end looks pretty good. That is a very interesting result. So let's go on to the next car and see how she does. So 123 is the speed to beat. And then we'll do crash testing from here. Okay, so there we go. Floor it. This car definitely feels a little bit slower. 90. Seen 115 when we crashed. Ooh, crashing looks a little worse. Looks like we got a little more damage into where the driver would sit. The car looks a little more bent, and the front end is just about as smashed in. Okay, here we are with the green car, and we are gonna go now. Let's see how this thing goes. Oh my god, this thing is accelerating like a rocket. And we are flying. Oh, 150 is what I seen there. For damage wise, the whole front end is gone. Driver compartment's pretty smashed up, and there's even damage to the rear. So, green car gets first place for speed. Blue car gets second place for speed, and yellow car gets a third place. For crash ratings, let's look at these again. Green car is definitely last. We'll give him a third place. Blue and yellow. Ooh, that's a hard one. Give first place to blue. It just looks a little better than yellow there. So we got first place, second place, and third place for crash testing. And on to our next challenge. Our next challenge here is going to be the mud races. We have this huge mud lap race here. Goes all the way around this little rocky hill. And we're going to see if we can get any of these sedans all the way around it. We're going to be starting with the yellow car this time, just to mix it up instead of the blue one. So, here we are. We're going to go to the right and follow the corners around the left. And we're going to basically see how far each car can go if they can complete it. See what this challenge is like. It does get quite difficult. There will be some areas where I think they'll be getting high standard, and that will probably be the end of them. They are, again, still in automatic mode, so I'm not controlling the gears because that would be a big difference per car. But this little front-wheel drive car isn't doing too bad so far. Slipping around, but it is mud. That's what you'd expect from mud, is quite a bit of slip. Front-wheel drive is definitely going to go to this car. We haven't had any ground clearance issues with bumpers or anything yet. And this will probably be one of our hardest obstacles, is the straight hill. Okay, and it's not going to make us our own power, so we're going to do a quick back up to the grass here and then floor it. So grass and floor it, and if it doesn't get past this, then we're going to call it here. Yeah, looks like that is it. We are only making it the hill, so we're going to put this car off to the side as far as possible. Will it stay there? Nope. Okay. Well, we don't want to leave it here because it will be in the way of other competitors, but we know it's on this hill, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to put him back over here. And looks like we got the green car next. So here we go with the green car. All-wheel drive, definitely be a benefit. Again, that low ground clearance is the only downside to this car. That four-wheel drive is absolutely amazing for any kind of grip situation. And there's that low ground clearance getting in the way already. Smash the front bumper and hood. That is not looking good, but if it can make it up that hill, that will definitely be the biggest advantage this car has. So we're not looking so much for damage as much as completion. Unless two cars complete, then we'll be looking at damage between the two cars that have completed. Ooh, this is tough, but he's still moving. Yeah, there we go. There's the green car. Okay, he is over the hill. He has definitely surpassed the yellow car there. Whoop there. Another hard section. Ooh, might have to take a little run in. Do a little angle. I think this is going to be too steep for the car, so we will go up around the side, if possible. Trying everything, folks, that we can here to get this car over the hill, and it doesn't seem to be working so far. Not good. We can definitely go back down the hill, but getting up here, that's the difficult part. Okay, we're going to have to call it here. Now I'm going to leave this car here because I have my doubts about the blue car making it. So time for the blue car. I think the blue car is going to only make it as far as the yellow car. So here we are. Ooh, I don't even know if the blue car is going to make it that far. It's having traction issues already. And it is high centered. That is it for the blue car. We're there. That's it. Blue car is done. Okay. So, blue car is getting third place. Green car is getting first place. And yellow car is getting third place. That was a good test to see what the cars are like. Most of these challenges are off-road, but there's not a lot of cool on-road ones to do. Okay. We're back with our next challenge of the Sedan Shoot Out. What we're going to do here is a traction test and how well it actually accelerates. So we're going to go over here to this icy patch. What we're going to do, we're going to start at the back of this yellow line, just back up right here. And we are going to floor it and see how well each car does. I'm not going to steer, so it's going to be all about how well does the car go forward as well. And we're not timing it, of course, but we're going to see how they feel and see which one actually feels like it goes the fastest. So here we go. Okay, so floored it. Spinning out, spinning out. Okay, rear-wheel drive definitely spun out. And he pawned it. Okay, so you know what? We're just going to leave him right there, and that will be a good marker of how far he has actually gone. So, pulling up here with the yellow car. And go. Again, we're not steering. We are just flooring it. This front-wheel drive is absolutely amazing. And, wow, he did extremely well. 84K is what we crossed the finish at, so we'll do it by speeds. I'm pretty sure the all-wheel drive car here, the green one, is also going to make it across. So if he can do faster than 84 kilometers, then we will be good. Now, of course, that was just wheel speed. I don't know, this is very unscientific testing, that is for sure. But nonetheless, okay, all-wheel drive car, he is hauling. He is really hauling. Okay, he's going fast. Yeah, you know, he's fine. He's like doing 100. So, we're going to go with green car is first place, yellow car second place, and blue car is third place. Okay, for our next challenge here, we're going to be doing crash testing. This is going to be another crash test. This is going to be actually a rear-ender crash test against a wall. So let's say as if you were in a parking stall. We're not actually touching the wall there. And that's the debug menu. There's a semi-truck. And he is coming full speed and runs into you. We're going to see how each car fares and see if it's drivable after. Now, what we're going to do here, we're actually not going to like try to go full speed. We're going to put it in manual mode, and we're going to do it in, we'll do 8th gear. Full out, actually no, we'll do 7th gear. How far 7 goes, because I don't think it's going to accelerate too much farther. And, oh, okay. So basically 7th gear. That was the test. It is still kind of attached. Let's go back to the blue car. Blue car is no longer drivable, and that thing is absolutely wrecked. So I want to leave each car still wrecked, so we're going to push it off to the side with the semi-truck. So we're going to put them off to the side, and we'll cut back in when we have the next car ready. Our next victim is ready here, so let's get into the semi-truck, and we are going to do this again, and let's get going. What was that, 7th gear, I believe we did that in? So we'll go straight to 7, floor it all the way. That was about 66K, so hopefully it's about the same this time. Might let off a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much the same, maybe a little faster, but not bad. Oh, we demolished that thing even more. Oh, that's not good for that vehicle at all. So we are going to push this guy off to the side, and then we're going to test the green car, and we'll cut back in one moment here. We are back with the green car, and there's still a card from the yellow car here. That's how you know how real this is going to be. So here we go, floor it out, and let's get ourselves up to 7th gear, my friends. We are going full out. We'll give, yeah, You know, we'll go 7th. Okay, about the same speed-ish. Let off a bit. Okay, and it looks like the green car is faring the best so far. So let's do a quick damage assessment here. We'll back the truck up a ways. If it backs up, it won't back up, so we'll just reset to get the hell out of the way. And so we have blue car, which is absolutely smashed in. Yellow car, which is actually worse. So blue car is ahead of yellow car. And I believe green car, just by the look of the whole driver's compartment, is a little bit better. We're going to go with green car gets a 1, blue car gets 2, yellow car gets 3. Okay, we are here with our next test. So what it is, we're going to back up the car just to make it even with the rest of them when we go. Back it up to about this rock without wrecking the thing. And then we're going to go full speed into these concrete blocks and get into another safety crash test. Now, with a Sedan, you definitely want your car to be safe for you and your family and whoever else is riding with you. So that's why we're doing so many crash safety tests. We've also done a lot of off-road tests, although you're not going to take your Sedan off-road. That's kind of the weird part about our testing. So that was the blue car. It is still drivable away from the accident. It looks like you would have no personal injuries. Everyone in the back would be fine. Your car is just messed up in the front end and would not recommend to drive it. I would say tow it home. That is definitely a recommendation. We're now with the yellow car here. We are going to back it up to the rock, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to floor it, and we're going to go straight into the concrete wall and see how it does. Hopefully it fares maybe a little bit better than the blue car. I think it's not doing so well on the score list. It's got a ton of 2s and 3s. I don't think it's actually ever won one yet. So this might be finally the one that it might win because it's probably the slowest car, so it'll probably get less damage. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I was right about that. There's definitely less damage, other than we high-centered it. So we're going to reset that wall. We're going to move the yellow car over to the blue car, and then we will be back with the green car. Okay, green car's all ready to go here, if we don't screw this up first. And it's probably going to be the most damage because it is the fastest accelerating car with all-wheel drive and all that kind of stuff going on with it. So, ooh, that was definitely a heavy hit over the top. Let's go do our final judging here. Pull in. So the only one that actually had rear damage was the yellow car, but that was because he got stuck on the ramp on the brick at the end. So we're going to exclude the whole back bumper issue with it. But we're going to be looking at the front of these cars. Okay, so we're going to start off the green car here and looking at damage. So, whole front end bay is smashed, but it is still drivable. Windshield is not actually, it's cracked, but not missing. We are missing one back window, and the back door is a little bit smashed. That was probably just brick coming through the side. So that ain't overly too bad. So, look at that. Oh, that's the bricks. Blue car, pushed in, still steerable, and still drives. We are missing glass on both sides, or only the passenger side looks like, and windshield is broken, but that fared fairly well. And the yellow car is pretty smashed up with driver's side window missing and windshield cracked in the front end. It's pretty messed up. Overall, this is going to be a hard one to actually say. I think they all fared fairly well for Sedans. They are all very safe for hitting a little brick wall. So we're going to let them be even. And no one wins this one. Yeah, I know.
Just like your truck with the trailer.
Right the hell out.
Oh, yeah. Go.
I don't want to lose it down this hill.
Ah.
Doing a wheelie.
Do some traction, bro.